It's your boy, Pointed Stick. Anyway, let's get this shit rolling. Let's get this up here. Felt like everyone else says that, so I think I have to. All right. Hopefully we don't have the clusterfuck of problems that usually comes with doing this. It's a problem with wanting to smoke while I do this. All right, let's see if I got an echo, which tells me I'm working. Yeah, I got an echo. All right, we're good. We're good. All right. Some more exciting bullshit. Witness statement bullshit. And yeah. Here we go. It's what PDF 11 now, I believe. So this is actually release number 3. Yeah, it's release number 3. All right, so moving right along. It's going to take me the next 3 years to finish this. I should have started this 4 years ago, but whatever. Who cares? Let's see. Rafferty. Collective victim statement. Sunrise Hospital, October 3rd. All right. Let's see. Tell me what happened 2 nights ago. 91 concert, Jason Aldean, come on. And it kind of sounded like firecrackers, but then the stage kind of went dark and everyone started running. So I knew we were getting shot at and started to run because there wasn't any sound, but you heard him start firing again. So I dropped down on the ground real quick, supposed to slowly. And then when that stopped, I got up, started running again. That's when I got shot. I wasn't, like out of the venue or anything yet. Yeah, I got shot in my pelvis from the back, right below my tailbone. I also got shot in the back of my right leg of my thigh. I didn't know about that one at the time, though. Yeah, I ended up making my way all the way over to the Playboy Hotel or Hooters Hotel. I'm sorry, Playboy Hotel. All right. Playboy Hotel is actually the other direction. What the shit? I can't remember the name of it anymore. I don't think it's going to open back up. I think it got sold. Let's see. And then when I was in there, there's an off-duty EMT that helped me out. And then there ended up being an ambulance outside and the valet. Then I went there, and then they brought me here. And then now I've had surgery. So the bullet did, when it went into my pelvis, it also damaged one of my intestines. So they had to put a colostomy bag in for a couple months. Oof. Oh, man. For a couple of months, dude. You've only been in there 2 days, bro. These present tense. Words matter. So I'll have to have another surgery in a couple of months, get that out. But other than that, whatever, it still hurts. Let's see, inside the venue. Where are you when this starts taking place? I was pretty much in the middle of the crowd. Okay, so between like the stage and I don't know what the rear barriers here. I guess there's some sort of like filming area in the middle. Is that correct? Where they're controlling the lights and sort of yeah, okay. I think the investigator would know exactly what everything was at this point, but all right. So, booth. Yeah, in the middle there was a stage, and then coming back like perpendicular from stage, there's a bunch of bars and stuff. Okay, and I was to the left of those. All right, so left. All right, so he was all right, so he's on the backside. So anyway, somewhere near where well, he said in the middle. I don't know. So I'm guessing over by where the Tall Ace Spades camera started, which I know certain people hate me calling it Tall Ace Spades, but I'm going to call it that anyway because that was his original name from my understanding. Oh. How's it going? How's it going? Oh shit. Yeah. Love that internet or YouTube culture, man. It's your boy here. With another video. Hit the like, subscribe button. Hit the bell notification so you always know when new videos are uploaded daily. Yeah. All 5 people have watched these. Let's see. All right. So anyway, did you know only 25% of my viewers are actually subscribed to my channel? Oh shit. To me, it's the opposite, man. Only 10% of people subscribe to my channel actually watch my videos, so it's all good. Let's see, and I was let's see, the left lows, and yeah, and this is boring shit. I mean, I understand. Let's see. Initially, you're thinking fire. If I started talking fucking trash and started fucking shitting on people, then I think I would get a shit ton more viewers, man. I think everybody would still be. I don't know. Those old videos used to get like 300 plus and shit, and when I would sit there and make fun of whoever the fuck it was that day that decided to drop my name in their fucking video. You just get all kinds of fools watching that shit. Even people that hated me watch that shit. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's so stupid. Okay, so let's see what kind of motivated you. Or the realization that made you like, okay, it's not firecrackers, something else. Well, because the sound started to happen again, so I kind of thought maybe something was going on, and the stage light went dark, and everybody started running. Like, okay, it's time to go. So you start running away from the stage, correct? Yeah, I didn't. A lot of people ran back towards the entrance where we came in, but I knew there was gates on the other side, so I ran to the gates because I didn't want to run towards the shooter. I didn't know exactly what the shooter was, but I could. That's what I was going to ask you. Kind of tell. So, did you know where was the sound coming from? I kind of guessed it was coming from that way. Yeah, but not real sure. No, I thought it was like in the venue. I knew it was coming from that side though. And then you ran from the venue to Hooters, yeah, on your own. And then you got in an ambulance there, and they brought you here. You didn't have to stop anywhere, and they refused you or anything like that. Yeah, we had already like 4 or 5 people in the ambulance when I got in there. Oh, they're just throwing people in and going. Yeah, fucking bring out your dead. Let's see. Good. Is there anything else that sticks out in your head? Maybe some I forgot to ask, some other detail. So our experience now. Okay, well, that was a short one. Yeah, he didn't have much to say. Sunrise Hospital, reviewed by another stormtrooper. Uh, nah, no one wants to hear me talk about laundry. There's only a couple channels actually doing the laundry stuff, man. And the one guy's pretty good. He does a pretty good job, but he's kind of a shithead, man. Honestly, I don't like the fucking dude. His attitude, his personality. He's like a pastor or some shit in a church or something like that, which is cool and all. But man, for being a pastor, man, he sure is a fucking dick. Um, all right. Dog the bounty hunter. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know where Dog fucked up, dude. Because yeah, Dog really fucked that one up. Let's see where Desert Spring House. I mean, the family knew right where that guy was at, dude. Fucking, that's. I mean, come on. They fucking. They open that place. Motherfuckers decide, oh, today we're gonna go down and look for our kid, and they fucking find that fucking bag within like 10 minutes. Yeah, yeah, okay. I don't know, man. This dude's he's something else. I've been watching a little bit of him. He's the old one, really, going crazy on that shit. He also goes into a lot of conspiracy territory, so he's kind of entertaining to a point. But yeah, no, I can talk about Alec Baldwin, man. Alec Baldwin's fucking that's the latest fucking news cycle. It's fucking crazy as fuck. But couldn't sad that fucking chick lost her life, but that motherfucker, yeah, he's a piece of shit. So I don't have any sympathy for Alec Baldwin and shit he's about to go through. Yeah, he can eat a bag of dicks. Let's see. So we're at Desert Springs Hospital. Today's October 3rd. Time is 18:14. We're conducting an interview with, okay, let's see. I'm sorry, date of birth. Yeah, from what I understand, that you guys were not even concert. Yes. During the incident that occurred. Oh, yeah. And then fucking laundry. They're saying that his mom's like, she's like connected to some district attorney's office in New York or some shit like that. So who knows what kind of shady shit's going on with that stuff. But yeah, saying they caught him, they got his fucking body, man. They got his corpse. So yeah, whatever. I mean, he wasn't gonna go anywhere but jail. So I guess yeah, whatever. Let's see. During an incident that occurred, what we're here to do is a little brief interview. Would you mind explaining where you were on, the stage, and just an overview of what happened, and your injuries, if you wouldn't mind? We were on the grass area, probably good, like in between, closer to the middle of the stage, but we were far back to where we had all the bars next to us. Okay, so get an idea where they're at. Good spot. Good spot. What the fuck? The fuck are you talking about? Good spot. Jesus, man, what the fuck? Who is that? The cop saying that? Wait, who the fuck's giving this interview, man? Because that's cop saying that. That's a fucking stupid thing to say. Yeah, M. Jadoka, Jagoda, some shit like that. Fuck, good spot. Yeah, first shooting, bro. Yeah, good spot. Oh, this is a short one. Because we're over the crowd at that point. When it first went off, it kind of sounded like firecrackers, and it took time to process what's actually happening. Just take your time. If you want to stop, let's feel free. Okay. Would you like to stop? Operate? Okay. All right, dude. All right. Stormtrooper. It's fucking interviews. Yeah, exactly. Don't point a fucking gun at people. Though, honestly, in that shithead's defense, he could have been actually acting out a scene. And there's a lot of scenes where, you point the gun at the camera and they shoot the gun at the camera, for dramatic effect. So, that's what they're saying. And from what I'm hearing, that's what actually happened, dude. The guy shot the gun at the fucking camera. And, he missed the camera, hit the chick that was holding the camera, and fucking bullet went through her and it went into whatever their assistant producer or whatever the fuck the other guy was. But, I mean, there's a lot of speculation going around with that as far as, the walk off of all the union employees and then bringing in unskilled labor to do the job of union employees. And whether it was sabotage or something of that nature, I don't know. That's fucking stupid. He's a fucking shithead anyway. The fucking one guy who's completely against gun rights or against guns, period. And, total anti 2A motherfucker ends up shooting somebody. I had a good one. I heard a good one the other day, man. Somebody said that dude, Alec Baldwin's officially killed more innocent people than Kyle Rittenhouse. I was like, yeah. Because Kyle Rittenhouse didn't kill anybody who was innocent. Anyway. That'll be interesting to see what happens with that. Let's see. We'll be conducting an interview with witness / I'm sure they'll be fucking rioting no matter what happens because these fuckers can never be happy with anything. Let's see. I understand it's being recorded. And most of these companies today are so stupid. They try to fucking appease fucking idiots on Twitter, man. They're never fucking happy. So you can fucking do all your fucking weird, whatever fucking rights to whatever minority group that you want to fucking cater to, but fuck, man, a week later, man, they can be happy with that shit. They gonna want more. Ain't gonna happen, or some other minority group's gonna come up and start freaking the fuck out. It's just stupid. It's all fucking dumb. We're living in a fucking clown world. I mean, I guess I came from a scene, man. I came from punk scene, from the fucking punk scene of the early 90s late 90s, 2000s, stuff like that, and our whole thing was to be, against, pretty much anything, anti fucking everything that was cool, anti fucking authority, all that shit. There were a lot of people that were, I see bands wear dresses and shit like that, do the cross dressing thing, stuff like that, man. They did it because they wanted to shock people. They wanted to be fucking strange and different and weird. Now everyone's trying to make that acceptable, and it drives me fucking nuts. When I'm sitting here looking out, and I had, every fucking color hair of the fucking rainbow at one point or another. Generally either in a mohawk or what they call devil locks back in the day. And man, I was I was a crazy looking son of a bitch, man. I was an ugly motherfucker, man. Because it's a pretty fucking ugly fashion statement for the most part. But nowadays you got people normalizing that shit. Every 60-year-old fucking shitbag fucking teacher has purple fucking hair or pink fucking hair. It fucking drives me nuts. It's fucking stupid. Don't fucking don't try to make that shit acceptable, man. That shit's fucking, that was cool enough when it was weird and different, man. Back in the day, man, you used to get the shit kicked out of you for having shit like that, man. Everyone talked shit about you, everyone made fun of you and stuff like that. Now fucking every idiot that was part of fucking that generation, was too afraid back in high school to fucking dye their hair a strange color because fucking mommy would get mad, or they just didn't want to get beat up walking home from school that day. All those motherfuckers are the ones now fucking out there with the fucking purple hair saying that they should be accepted. Fuck you. That's never been acceptable, and I'm happy that's not acceptable. Let's see. Nah. I'm all good, man. Everyone always thinks I'm angry, but I'm really not. Even when I get angry, you fucking know I'm angry. That's when shit goes fucking off the rails. But I don't usually get angry these days. That was back in when I was younger. I was an angry son of a bitch, but not anymore. Let's see. Okay, time now is going to be who cares? Let's see, what is that? That's about 7:00. 5th of October. Let's see. I did that better than I did theirs. It took me. What are you talking about, dude? Let's see. What's your home address? Phone number? Contact you had? Okay. We're going to forward to Sunday night. Okay. And I want you to think about when you came into the venue and everybody was together and you were everybody's listening to music in the group, in a group, and everybody was, who the fuck is giving the interview here, man? Why are you fucking telling them their story? If they need to get a drink, they get their drink, they come back, and then you guys would, but pretty much stay together. Shit. Nah, man. Ain't nothing worth getting angry about, dude. It's easier just to laugh at it all, man. Stupidity of fucking people. All the fucking dumb shit. But let's see. Now, I want you to think in your memories the last music that you remember. And who was that? It was Jason Aldean, but I have no idea what song was playing. Okay, I'm not even worried about what song. Okay, but Jason Aldean, right? Yes. Okay, well, you're listening to Jason Aldean. Think of the last stuff you remember before you heard anything weird. Okay. So you're watching Aldean. What happened to him? To our right, I remember seeing smoke and hearing like shots. And the person next to me, he was on his side. I don't remember if he was on my left or right. Okay, but he was on my right. I must be someone else in the room. Okay. He was like, it's just fireworks, I guess. When we saw smoke, it was like right about 5 people in front of us. Okay. So it was in our line of vision. Yeah, to be honest with you, man, I got a mohawk right now, man. It's just kind of force of habit. Fucking too old for this shit, but I don't know any other way to cut my hair. And I've only paid for like 2 haircuts in my entire life. Let's see. And then we just ignored it. And then all of a sudden, I remember hearing more sounds. And then Jason Aldean running off stage or behind stage. Okay. And then Redacted told me, get down. Okay. So you remember hearing the pops, you got down. You keep referencing Redacted. Who is that to you? My friend. Okay, that was a friend of yours. That was with us. That was at the concert. Okay, so I told you get down. What happened then? He put his arm over my head. We're just laying on the ground. I remember the person in front of me had blood on her leg, but I kept my eyes closed most of the time. And I think we stayed down for the first 3 rounds. Volleys, yes. Okay. And then he said after the last one, all right, we're going to run. Ready, go. And then I remember grabbing my purse because my purse was off my left, but it was across my shoulder. Started run diagonal towards the middle exit. Okay, on the side, past the white. So like if let's see, this is front stage. This is front stage. This is Manly Bay. Yeah, we were here. Wish we had the map, but we don't. Okay, and then we ran this way. Let's see over here. You're at the tents, the VIP tents. Okay, well, whatever. Let's see. Yeah. Things, and then there's a car, and then there's a break in the tents. So we went past those. We were past that. Over here, like White Rocks. Okay, no idea what you're talking about. Don't really care too much though. We've heard this story from a lot of different people. Let's see, and we laid down there, and then we stayed for a while till it stopped, I think, and then again we got up, started running, and then we ran through the side exit, and then hid behind a van that said ambulance on the back. It was white. Good place to hide. Okay, stayed there until I remember I called my dad at like 10:21, and then kept calling. I called redacted first. I called redacted, went straight to voicemail, called redacted, rang, didn't answer, called redacted again, then called my dad. We had like 6 other people with us behind the van. They were all crying. Okay, and then and then you were able to get out of there. Yeah, we ran. We started, I think, was silent for a while, so we decided to start running towards the MGM. And we didn't really stop on the way. We just kept going. And let's see, got to the hotel, went straight to the room. Wow, they were lucky, man. They got to the room. All right. Do you remember anything out of place, suspicious before the concert started? Besides so there was a strobe light that was in the middle floor of Manly Bay. Yeah, we all know about that. Okay. That we had been commenting on since Friday night. Okay, so it was that weird light that just kept blinking. Wow, dude, that thing been going since Friday night. That's crazy. 3 day fucking house party going on in fucking Manly Bay. That's fucking nuts. I'm surprised Manly Bay didn't put a kibosh to that. Let's see. Even when the rest of the other lights are going up and down in the. Okay, it was just it's weird flashing lights, consistent. And we commented on Sunday, and Redacted had said that after the concert we were going to go to the Manly Bay and turn it off. We were going to go. We were going to go turn it off and turn it off. Yeah, right. Okay. Figure out how to get rid of it. All right. Do you remember thinking where the shooting was coming from? No. Okay, that's it. Dude, don't give a fuck. The yeah. So that's interesting, man. Since Friday, I think been run for 3 days, man. What was that strobe, man? We never even found out what that strobe was. Supposedly someone having a party or some shit in a room. But for 3 fucking days, man, that's fucking not a party. That's an orgy. That's something a little crazier. Okay. Detective Cheney and Detective Williams with the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department. Didn't say the fit team, but that's fine. Conducting a taped interview with first name redacted, of course. Last name redacted, of course. Birthday, whatever. Who cares? Also, the president in the room is his son. Let's see, president when the incident occurred in Manly Bay. The interview was conducted at Spring Valley Hospital, October 3rd. The interview was conducted as part of a continuing investigation into the incident, which occurred at Manly Bay Resort Casino under LVS PDF. Who cares? Completely tell us that you remember from that night, where you were at when the incident happened, that you remember occurred, how you ended up here at the hospital. We're at the concert. If you're face stage, we're on the right-hand side of the stage, all the way up. Within 15 feet of the main stage, heard noises. Let's see. Don't care about any of the unintelligible crap. Background noise. the way it sounded like fireworks at first, and the second time I heard the noises, I knew it was more than fireworks. I instructed as many people as I could to get down. My son and I tried to jump over the aisle fence, which we did. Went to the sound stage, hit at the sound stage for a couple rounds of shells, and then from there ran out of the event as quick as we could. When it first started, was there any particular? Was it far away? Close? Yeah, okay. What does it sound like that you heard? Sounded like as if there were fireworks going off within 25 feet of me. Okay. As I said, the first round, I thought it was fireworks. After that, I knew it wasn't fireworks. I can't say that I've seen muzzle flash, anything like that. I'm familiar with sound of gunfire. I knew what it was at that point. Ran back to the hotel. Fuck, man, that's weird, man, because the last guy was like a fucking soldier and shit, and he didn't fucking know what sound of gunfire was. Let's see, we ran back to the hotel. I'm not sure which hotel it was. From that point, they instructed us to leave that hotel, go to the Tropicana. We were in the Tropicana, and somebody screamed, thought that there was somebody coming in the back of the Tropicana. As we ran out of there, I felt my chest I was having a heart attack. My son flagged down the paramedic, and that's how I got here. And what did you see? Oh, so you didn't get shot, huh? And what did you see? Pretty much the same. Pretty much same. Like he was saying, we were probably 15 feet away from the main stage, right by the fence. And then as soon as it went, it sounded like it was coming from, I thought it came from up high, but it sounded like firecrackers, fireworks, something like that going off. Second time it went off, we kind of knew that as planned. It wasn't fireworks, firecrackers. Everybody got down, and about, I don't know, 30 seconds later, maybe we heard it again. So him and I jumped the fence, hid in the sound check booth. We ran back to the Tropicana. Stood there for probably a minute to a minute and 45 seconds. Then they told us to get in, and if we can get into our rooms, because we were staying at the Tropicana. Could you still hear gunfire at Tropicana? Yes. All the way running there, and while we were there, we heard gunshots going off. So with Tropicana, he thought he was having chest pains. So we were going to get up and walk to the triage over there by Hooters Casino when everyone started running out the back door. And from the front to the back, then I helped him over to the triage, and then we came here. Let's see, and the paramedics brought you here, yes, and you rode with him, yes. Okay. And what's the doctor say? Just the doctor said I suffered a very bad heart attack. Holy shit. Okay. I'm really surprised there weren't any deaths from heart attacks. That's fucking nuts. A lot of older people involved in this thing. Let's see. One artery was. Let's see. You went through heart surgery. Yes. Hopefully be released in the next 24, 48 hours. Hopefully feeling better. Yes. Yeah, much better. Okay. Do you have any questions for us at all? Everyone being. I don't have any per se questions. I mean, I've not watched the news. It's not that I won't. I will once I get my head wrapped around everything. But yeah, you don't need to add any stress or nothing. It's been tough for us. We changed channel. We'll watch it a little bit. So, all right. Operator, we're done. Wow, these are short interviews, man. These are really short ones. A little frustrating because the way I download this thing, I can't really skip around like I normally can. Let's see. Detective Patton, LVS Force Investigation Team. All right. The Army met with machine guns. Let's see. Force Investigation Team. Let's see. Date of birth. Let's see. Manly Baker. He works from 2 to 10. His days off Wednesday and Thursday. He's been employed at Mallet Bay since 1999. This guy's been working there a while. 18 years. Wow. Fuck. It's a career, dude. Let's see. This interview is taking place. Reference active shooter, October 1st. Approximately, who cares? Today's day is October 6th. Time of this interview is approximately 5 o'clock. This interview is taking place on the Circon. excuse me, on the 32nd floor of the Mandalay Bay inside a room number. I wish I knew what room number that was, man. I wish I knew what room number they're using. But I almost guarantee it's probably in the 100 wing, man, so nobody could get in there. That's probably why everyone tried to get in that 100 wing was getting fucking tagged. Let's see. Also present for this interview, legal for MGM Resorts. Let's see. FBI Special Agent Emerson Lopez Fuentes and FBI Special Agent Jason Coffey. Let's see. Can you state your name, name and date of birth for me? Let's see. My name is date of birth. Let's see. Special Agent. Did I pronounce it correctly? Yes. Who cares? And I'm so sorry. I apologize for sitting cross. Special Agent Coffee. Did I spell that? Who cares? Gives a shit. Fuck the FBI. I'm sorry. FBI's fucking. They couldn't find fucking Brian Laundrie, man. I don't have a lot of confidence and faith in the FBI. Let's see. Thank you. Did I get your information correct? Reference. I hate when they use that word out of that in that context. That's stupid. Reference. You are a whatever here at the Mandalay Bay. That's correct. Okay, you work from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. That's correct. Days off Wednesday, Thursday. Wednesday and Thursday, correct. Okay, I want to take you back. So he works, let's see, he works the busy days. September 25th, where you're working a normal shift that day. That is correct. And that would have been 2 to 10, 2 to 10. Do you recall coming into contact with an individual or a service call, take someone up to the room? It was an escort going up to 32135. Paddock was his last name. That sounds so fucking, so precarious the way that was fucking, he just phrased that. He was escorting a person like fucking Paddock was important. Let's see. Okay. And how'd you come in contact with Mr. Paddock? Through the system that we have, they call for an escort, and whoever goes up to greet the customer. I've never read this one. I've never fucking read this. Okay, where did you first greet Mr. Paddock? Actually, at the bell desk. At the bell desk. Registration desk right across from the bell desk. And where is the registration desk located? It's on the first floor casino level. And that's in the hotel section. Hotel section. Okay, so it wasn't outside by the entrance. It's by the actual desk of the hotel. It was at the desk. Excellent. Did you have any conversation with Mr. Paddock? Let's see. The routine usually, how are you, Mr. Paddock? Welcome to Mandalay Bay. I'll be your bitch. I'll be taking you up to the room. And, you know, he wanted to go up through the back, you know, what they call, you know, back elevators. When was this done? This was done on the 6th or something. When was fucking the interview with Steve Wynn put on the fucking news, man? Because this sounds shady to me, man. Okay, so that's what I did. Then do the back elevators have any type of name? Is there an elevator system that's open to the public at all? No. Or it has to be with an escort? No, an escort. Yeah. Fuck this. This is bullshit. I don't believe this shit. I don't believe this shit at all. Let's see. Okay. Because they don't let us go through the regular elevators. Let's see. And is that uncommon for individuals to request that service to go through the back elevator? Not really. But, you know, usually we try to make sure that they go up on the guest services with luggage. It's just us, and we send actually the customer to the regular elevators. Okay, so when you first came in contact with Mr. Paddock, do you remember what type of bags he was bringing? Okay, this is a baggage handler. That makes a lot more sense now that we're getting to that fucking point. He's not an escort. He's a fucking bag man. Let's see. Now that I kind of remember, it was regular bags. You know, I mean, when I say regular, to us, they're regular, you know, luggage bags. Oh, regular luggage bags. Okay, do you remember, and if you do not recall, it's okay. Do you recall what type of luggage bags may have been? No, I'd be lying to you, sir. Perfect. Well, let's see, and I appreciate you not lying to me. Fuck. Oh, shit. Let's see. All right. All right. No, because I would. In my head, I was going through different colors, but no, not a problem. I'm sure you come in contact, see, with hundreds of people a day when you're working. So I completely understand. Do you remember at all what Mr. Paddock was wearing on that day? No. Did anything stand out to you? No, except he was actually rolling. He had a rolling bag, one rolling bag. And I even told him, "You want to go in front of me?" He goes, "No, I'll go behind you." It's pretty much, I left it at that. Normal. I mean, that's interesting. He doesn't like people behind him. That, yeah, I mean, I get that, dude. I'm kind of the same way. But dude's a little paranoid, right? That's a little bit of paranoia for an old man like that. Kind of guy that sits in corners, make sure he can see everybody, everything. Um, it's interesting. Let's see. Taking the other bags with just Mr. Paddock and the one bag. It's whatever bags that there were on the cart. And okay, gotcha. And and then he carried one bag. He was carrying one bag. Okay. Or he was carrying the other. What? So you made, I'm sorry, the service elevator, service elevator. Let's see. Oh, yeah, he was going to say service elevator. So JP was about to lead him into that. Let's see. Whatever you want to call him, yeah. Okay, and you knew he was going to 32135. Yeah, because they give you the number. Oh, on your ticket that you get. I even asked him, "Is this the right number?" He said yes. Okay, and the conversation he had, um, it's nothing out of the ordinary. Exactly. Even usually, my gig is, how, you know, is there any direction I can give you? Any questions regarding the hotel? Something you might need, that we can get for you that you don't have, that, no, he pretty much went to the elevator. We went up. It's like, just follow me, because he went from the 200 to the 100, which we came all the way down to, 32135. Okay, is there any reason why you came in at the 200 wing? Because of the fucking elevators, you idiot. Um, because those were the elevators. Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Oh, that's where the elevators go to. Yeah, no shit, fucking genius. How many of these fucking interviews you done already? Fuck, man. Apparently this guy wasn't there that night. Gotcha. Okay, apologize. Yeah, you better. I only know one section of the elevators, right? Right. And that's the only way I know. So you came up 200 because that's where the elevators are, right? Walked over. Great investigator, bro. Great investigator. You're fucking amazing. Crack fucking team of fucking investigators here. Have no fucking clue where the elevators are in the fucking casino. Great job, guys. Fucking beautiful. So you walk over the 100. Let's see. Come in contact with Mr. Paddock prior. Let's see to this. I'll be honest with you. Yeah, yes, probably I did. I think he was like a regular. I cannot remember. I do remember the face, I mean, that was, let's see, sure, okay. Well, I was saying sometimes just remember their face, not what they're wearing. Let's see, when you go to the room, do you have you set up bags in any special way, or let's see, we get to the room, do you have you set up the bags in any special way, or let's see, no, not like I said, I was going through things that I remember. I usually, I ask, would you like me to take the bags all the way to the back? He said no. He goes, can you leave them here to the side? Which was, if I'm going in to the left hand side, okay. And I actually, put down the bags, and I go, can I get you ice? Can I get you anything else? Wow, they get you ice service. Holy shit, from the bellhops. That's awesome. Let's see. I got a question like, any directions? Are you sure? And he says, no, thank you. Fuck, that's gonna give me a stay there next time, man. Fucking bellhops bring you ice. Let's see. As a matter of fact, he just tipped me, and he goes, "No thanks." Okay, I left it at that. How much he tipped, dude? That is the next question to ask, bro. How much did he tip? Was he cheap or was he not? Let's see. How was demeanor when he spoke with you? He was quiet. He was polite. I mean, he wasn't like, nothing out of the ordinary. Sometimes we get guests who are loud, but he was pretty low key, pretty mellow man. Pretty mellow man. That'd be a good band name. Um, it's just the normal kind of, yeah. Let's see, person. Okay, when you remove the bags from the cart, was there anything that stood out about the bags? No. Lighter than normal, heavier than normal, no normal. It was normal, just kind of normal bag, normal. Okay. Let's see, that throws me off, and it was normal. Okay. Let's see, from the time you unloaded the bags and left the room, did you have any other contact, Miss Paddock, from up until from 25th up until let's see, no sir. So we already got the 25th timeline here, so that's cool. All right. Let's see. The first, you never had another service call or anything from? Nope. Do you ever recall seeing him wandering throughout the casino? Nope. And that may be an unfair question. Nope. I understand deceit. Nope. Hundreds and hundreds of people. I just don't know if maybe. Nope. He stood out. Nope. Throughout the weekend or anything. Nope. Okay. No. Okay. Nope. Do you have any questions? Nope. No. Do you have any questions? Let's see. Oh, he's asking the FBI or whoever the fuck else is here with him. When you were handing his bags, how was demeanor? Did he seem nervous with you handling? No. Them? No. That's why I'm surprised, No, pretty normal. Everything I did, and I'm just keep, going back. No regular customer, nothing. And as a matter of fact, the room was a regular, the one that always stays clean is clean. Like I said, that's the thing I always notice. The thing I guess I always notice. Let's see. I notice if it's dirty, clean, whatever, just make sure. If not, I have to call a maid or he might need something else. But no, it was normal. I don't remember what date this guy brought the bags up. I thought it was the 25th, which means the room would be fucking clean, right? They were the ones that cleaned it. So why would he think Paddock was dirty if he's just checking into the fucking room? Whatever. Let's see, operator, that was Agent Fuentes, asked the question as well. Who cares? Any other questions? Any questions? Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to add to your statement we didn't talk about? Anything you think may be helpful? No, sir. Let's see. I could, but no, that's pretty much it. Okay, operators in the interview, same person present. Okay, yeah, whatever. I'm sure if it was like today, man, he'd be saying, "Let's go, Brandon." Let's see. Why did they redact that, dude? Why the fuck they redact that? I don't know what that is, but they redacted it. It's stupid. All right, Detective Hodson. Let's see, Detective Hodson, LVMPD, Force Investigation Team. Another fucking retard. Let's see. Detective Breck Hodson. What a fucking name, dude. That's a crazy fucking first name, man. Breck. Who names their kid Breck? I mean, it's a cool fucking name, dude. It's different. I like it. But who names their kid Breck? Like, how did that fucking conversation come about between his fucking parents, man? How did they come up with the name Breck? Did it like start out as like Eric and then fucking turn into Breck? I mean, what the fuck is that? Is that like it's like the mom's name Barbara and the dad's name like Eric? They just came up with Breck. That's just weird. It's a weird fucking name, dude. That's strange. Or is that the sound she was making when they were going at it? I don't know. That's weird. Let's see. Is that correct? Let's see. This is going to be a taped interview. Let's see. Today's date, October 12th. Ooh, October 12th. Wow. And the time's approximately 11:56 hours in the morning. Wow, this could be like one of the most important fucking things. I waited 2 weeks to do it. Tape statement will be conducted inside the Mandalay Bay. Also present for the interview, Special Agent James Malika. The MGM. It's a boring name, man, James. See, I appreciate you coming in today. I like Breck. You understand this interview is being recorded. That is correct. Yes, sir. What's up, Edward? How you doing? Let's see. Okay, appreciate you coming in. So obviously we've got some questions. Reference. Fucking hate it when they use that word in that way. The event that happened on 10/1. From my understanding, you're working that night. That is correct. In your position in Mandalay Bay, I'm a redacted. So what the fuck? Signed to the swing shift. Yeah, just I'm in a mood, man. Let's see. So you're working the night October 1st. Yes, I was. Okay. What do you recall from that night in your own words? Nothing. That's what I would say. Nothing. Fucking normal night, dog. Normal fucking night. Some dude started shooting a gun. That's, yeah, end of story, dude. I'm out of here. Have a good day, guys. Let's see. 2,100 hours approximately, so 9 o'clock. We found 2 prostitutes. All right. Now you're fucking working, dude. Now that's a good job. Recognized prostitutes in the bar on the casino floor, Mizuya Lounge. Wow, so they're hanging out in the sushi joint, man. Isn't that fucking ironic, man? There's a joke there somewhere. 2 prostitutes in a sushi bar. Let's see. That's crazy. Let's see. We escorted the 2 women to our holding room, the casino security office, where we did pat-down searches on them. I'll bet you did. I'll bet you dirty fuckers did. Fuck. Probably strip search the shit out of them. Let's see. They had a false ID on both of them and also regular ID. Made a phone call from Metro to show. I'm going to guess probably around 9:20. Sorry, 9:40. Metro arrived. Okay, so what time? So 9 o'clock to... it took about 20-40 minutes. They showed up quick, man. Fuck prostitutes? I'm there. Fucking there, dog. I'll take that call. I'm sure there would have been a stop on the way. Well, there was a chick fucking... yeah, that was kind of lame, dude. Varson Hendricks. Man, yeah. So yeah, I guess there wouldn't be a stop on the way back. But okay, we went to the CSO. They started working and they made a decision they were going to class to arrest them. Okay, both of them began to do paperwork. I'm gonna, you're not recording times because you don't know what's gonna happen, right? So I'm going to be, by a guesstimate, a good guesstimate, I'm gonna say about 21 or 2,200 hours. Wow, it's a fucking full hour, dog. That's crazy. Radio transmission came over. Metro Officer Hendricks radio. Shots fired. Festival lot across from Luxor. Well, that's kind of cool information, man. They came over his fucking radio. Let's see. Officer Hendricks looks at me and said, "Did you hear that?" See, that's like where I think the video cuts in, man, where it says, "Did you hear that?" And I said, "Yeah, it's right across the street." And right after I said that over Metro's radio, gang came headed to Mandalay Bay. Okay. And it was like basically everybody went, "Oh, shit." And then we ran out of the CSO towards casino floor, which I went there, man. I saw where that office is. I know exactly where that office is. It's over there by on the backside of the food court, over by the Starbucks. Let's see. My intention was to head towards that was one of the things Hunter wanted me to map out the steps, man. So I figured it out where all that shit was. My intention was to head towards the Dragon Falls on the corner of Las Vegas Boulevard and Mandalay Bay Road. What the fuck is Dragon Falls? Oh, that's their fucking, that's their stupid little thing there. They call it Dragon Falls. It's not very impressive for calling it something stupid like that. Okay, because that would have been the logical entry from the festival lot if they were heading to the Mandalay Bay. So my intention was to go out. Dude, this guy's being a hero, man. He's gonna run straight into it. So my intention was go out the tram doors, start heading in that direction. But as we hit the craps table, our radio transmission came from our security officer who was patrolling the hotel at that time. Jesus Campos. His radio transmission was redacted. I don't know. Control. Shots fired, 32nd floor, 100 wing. I think I've been hit. How come we don't hear that? I mean, at least I didn't. You know, I didn't hear that in that fucking video, man. I don't know. So, see, as soon as we heard that, I yelled at Hendrix. Oh, that's why, because he wasn't with them. Elevators. Shots fired on elevators. So, as we ran, we grabbed an elevator. Yeah, they didn't. They weren't running very fast, man. You're talking about Hendrix here, man. He ain't fucking working hard for his money. Let's see, Officer Hendrix of the Metro. His trainee, which I don't know his name. How do you know Hendrix's name? That's crazy. It was her first day. Does he run into Hendrix a lot? I mean, is this like a thing? Myself, we were in the, or does he just show up for the hookers? Let's see. So if we were in the elevator heading up to 30, yeah, dude, he looks like that kind of sleazeball, man. Hookers, I'm there, dude. I'm the hooker guy, dude. I arrest all the hookers. But you got a female for a trainee, man. You ain't fucking playing no games today. Let's see. When we hit around the 23rd or 25th floor, a radio traffic came on, said shots fired, 31st floor. So I pushed the 31st button. Okay, and 32 was obviously pressed already. We were all going to 32. Okay, doors open on 32. Okay, now this guy's lying. Yeah. Well, no. Yeah, guy's lying. They didn't get off on 32. Let's see. Is this fucking? This ain't Sottle, is it? Because everyone told me his shit was broken. Let's see. Doors open on 32. Sottle and prostitutes, man. I can only imagine what kind of parties that has. Maybe that's why the strobe light was going off for fucking 3 days. Let's see. And the training Metro officer got off on 31st floor. Okay. Me and Hendrix got off on 32nd floor. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Okay. So they got off on 31st floor. So he's right about that. Let's see. Me and Hendrix got off on the 32nd floor. Wait, no. What? Fuck you talking about? 32nd floor. This should have been 31st floor. So if he's misremembering, we could say me and Hendrix got off on the 31st floor. When we got off on the 31st floor, we heard active shooting still going on. That would make sense. If maybe this guy's just getting his fucking numbers mixed up. That is possible. Because, let's see. So hold on. So Hendrix is, what is he with you on 32? Yes. He left his training on 31. The trainee got off of my 2 assistants. What? Okay, yeah. So this is fucking Sottle. This is a fucked up report. This doesn't make any fucking sense whatsoever. My 2 assistants on 31. Okay. Oh man, this cop is probably like, what the fuck? And Hendrix went up with me at 32. Okay. Yeah, I should just ended the interview right there. Just said, okay, we're done. Fuck you. Let's see. And then when the elevators opened up, we heard active semi-fire. It was basically making gunfire. You know, he's making gunfire noises. Semi-fire. Oh, yeah, all right. I'm sure you're surprised you didn't say assault rifle. Even though nobody can describe what the fuck an assault rifle even is. Let's see. We turned the wing because the 100 wing. When he came out of the elevator bank, was on the right. We turned the wing. I hugged the left wall at center core. He hugged the right wall. There was an active shooting going on in the room for approximately 2 minutes more. What the fuck, dude? What are you saying, dude? You're so full of shit. Oh, this is so bullshit. Let's see. So I hugged the left wall at center core. He hugged the right wall. There was an active shooting going on in the room, approximately 2 minutes more. About 2 minutes more, and there's still gunfire going on. Then it got quiet. So is he misremembering Hendrix for... I mean, you know, if you take Hendrix's name out of this and you throw in... whatever the fucking maintenance guy's name is, Allsbury. If you throw in Allsbury instead of fucking instead of Hendrix, this all makes sense. This does make sense. This would be possible, I guess, so far. And if you would have said that, Hendricks and Varson got off on the 31st floor with his two, yeah, I mean, that would make sense. But I don't know where this fucking guy's going. Let's see, then it got quiet. Then it was all done. That was it, done. And then myself and Officer Hendricks with our weapons drawn on the room, way down the hallway now. Okay. All right. Yeah. So he's not mixing up Allsbury with Hendricks because Allsbury didn't have a gun. Oh my God, you fucking moron. Okay. We maintained our position to confine rather. Hopefully nobody would be coming out, and then we waited, and then I'm going to say about maybe 3 or 4 minutes later, some uniformed Metro cops started showing up, gathering in the center court. Why does everyone say 4 cops? Why does everyone say fucking four Metro cops? Wait, I'm going to say about 3 or 4 minutes later, some uniform. Oh no, you just said some. Okay. Let's see, a center core, the middle of the 3 wings coming in for the elevator bank. And then armor started to arrive. Long guns. Really, dude? Really? Fucking rolling a tank down the fucking hallway? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my God, this guy's a fucking idiot. Long guns, dude. Like we're in the fucking Civil War and shit. And then armor set up in front. Oh my God, dude, this is fucking stupid. I mean, I understand what he's saying, dude. He's talking about like the shields and shit like that. That's not fucking armor, dog. That's no. You're a fucking moron. Let's see. Had 2 officers laying on the floor with rifles drawn on the room. He had 1. I don't remember seeing the second. 1 in the left, 1 in the right. Yeah, I don't remember the one on the left. I remember the one on the right. But yeah, exactly, dude. That's fucking long gun, dude. Fucking musket. Fucking old school, man. Revolutionary War bullshit. Let's see. Then after a while, dude, wouldn't that be hot, dude, if cops started carrying that shit? If that became a thing, black powder muskets for the fucking police, that'd be fucking gnarly. You'd see some crazy fucking wounds, man. Let's see. Let's see. 1 left, 1 right. After a while, decision was made to try and start evacuate the rooms from that active shooter wing. Let's see. Which was the 100 wing? During this time, armor was in front, and I was behind the Metro officers who were given a key already to open up. I mean, this dude should just start fucking telling the tale, dude. Just start talking about he was the fucking hero and charge down the shit and kick the fucking door in and shit. That would be hot. Let's see. So the guest room doors is like reading what is that, Kaiser Sose bullshit? Let's see. So the guest room doors all the way down the hallway, 2 and 2 on each side, 2 and 2 each side until you get to the end, which is a suite, 135 room. Oh shit. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if they'd be more accurate. I don't know about that statement, brother. I guess you'd have to be, man. You only got 1 shot, dude. After that, they're gonna fucking pump you full of shit. Let's see. They start at the beginning. Open up this one, yelling, going in. Metro, let me see your hands. Let me see your. Nobody was in that room, if I remember right. This one had a person in the room. Then they went across, and they started hopping. We started hopping 4 rooms at a time. What's this shit? On the hop as you're going down the wing. Approximately, I would say, 15, 20 guests were evacuated, including a mom who left an infant in a room alone. Ooh. The baby was probably about 1 or 1.5 years old. She was in a room across the hallway. She ran across with Metro to get the baby out of the room. Sergeant Matchko, he was in front of me. What? All right. I don't know. I mean, I guess I can go back and watch that shit, but no. Wait, Matchko. Wasn't Matchko in the stairwell? Or am I tripping? Let's see. Yeah, can you imagine that shit, man? Fucking, yeah. Having to reload each time, man, that'd be fucking crazy. Bullets would be a lot cheaper, though. Fuck, man. Bullets would be a hell of a lot cheaper, man, if we went back to fucking black powder shit. Powder would probably be expensive. You can make it out of, like, bat shit or something like that. I think that's what the original recipe was. All right, so I actually grabbed me the child from the room. He actually grabbed the child from the mom and ran the baby down for protection because of body armor to center core with the mom to get them to safety. Well, we don't really see that happen. I have a hard time believing that happened. And then came back approximately. I'm going to say between 10:30 and 10:40. SWAT arrives. That would be my logical guess. Yeah, there's nothing logical about your fucking brain, bro. Let's see. Okay, because they were the last ones. And then I heard over Metro's radio, SWAT on the 31st floor, 100 wing stairwell. And I knew SWAT was on 32 because I was there. Whatever, dude. Shit. Like pirates, dude. Have a musket on each side of your fucking front belt. Let's see. SWAT start going and carry swords and shit. Things would get crazy out there. Let's see. SWAT start going by me. We stopped evacuate. I don't know if you saw it, but there's a video going off about where was it? I think it was New York or Seattle? I can't remember. It was one of those fucking weirdo fucking places where shit's fucking crazy. And I can talk shit because I'm from California, so we're all fucking nuts. But the some motherfuckers they decided to, and I think it's Seattle. They decided to not allow the police to give traffic violations anymore. Instead, they have traffic. What do you call it? Civilian traffic patrol or some bullshit like that. And then 3 of these motherfuckers pulled over this dude. This dude gets out. He's like 6'3" or some shit, and just beats the shit out of him, man. And it's like, that's what you get, dude. That's why you got cops. that's why the cops are the way they are, man. They got to deal with shit like that. Let's see that. And there were evacuations were put on a halt because they felt they were getting too close. Everything was maintained there. Time went by, and then SWAT officer came up in the 100 wing stairwell from 31 with a shield, put a charge on the door. Yeah, okay, he's right there, stairwell. The door, it's a double door, but one of them is a dummy. It's only the one with the handle. Right side opens. No, they both opened, dumbass. Let's see. Yeah, Kelly's no better these days, man. I mean, we're definitely a step up still from New York. I mean, New York's total fucking mayhem, and New Jersey's fucking crazy. The Seattle's fucking just retarded. They're fucking, I don't know what the fuck they're thinking up there. And then Portland's just a fucking mess, dude. Portland is basically, well, I guess Seattle was Seattle was basically reliving the fucking Purge movies for a while there, but now fucking fucking Portland still got a bunch of numbnuts trying to burn down police stations every fucking night. It's really stupid. These fuckers have been trying. Yeah, chop. Well, they had to call it and change it to Chaz, man, because what happened was, to my understanding, they called it Chop originally, right? The autonomous. Oh no, it was Chaz. That's right. It was the autonomous zone, and they couldn't call it the autonomous zone because I believe it's in the Constitution, where if any invading force takes over any part of America, then the government is forced to react in some way. Right. So as soon as they called that the autonomous zone, it was no longer, they were saying it was no longer a part of America. And at that point, you could drop a nuclear fucking bomb on the place. There's not a goddamn thing anybody can do about it. they could have fucking just drone strike the shit out of that fucking autonomous zone. There's nothing we can do about it because that's kind of in our Constitution. That's supposed to happen. So they changed it real quick. Let's see, it's one dummy. Let's see. You take it off the lock, but it's a dummy. He put the charge on the dummy door, retreated back into the stairwell. Time went by, and then Sergeant Matchko turned around, yelled at me, "Cover your ears," and I covered my ears. Really? Is he hanging around with Matchko? Fuck. I may have my cops mixed up, but I don't think he was. Let's see, about a full minute went by because it felt like a long time before, and then boom, the door was breached. They waited for all the dust and smoke and all the shit to fly and settle. And then SWAT came up out of the 100 wing stairwell. Also, and this guy's been working. I think this was the guy that's been working there 17 years or some bullshit. Also off the 32nd 100 wing floor. I already gave them the description of the room, that the room was a living room when they were making entry, with a bedroom and bathrooms and closets. So the team, SWAT team, went in. One team went to the right, one team went to the left. They were yelling, "Metro, let me see your hands, let me see your hands, let me see your hands." And then one officer came back out of the room, went like this, which meant it's done. And that's the way it ended. Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, I don't remember seeing this guy in a lot of body cams. So, and the rest was basically clear. The rest of the evacuation, because this guy was downstairs. I don't know what time he was downstairs. We caught him on body cam downstairs, talking his shit about, Patty coming out and physically coming out of the room and spraying down the hallway. I don't fucking know. And the rest was basically clear. The rest of the evacuation of the remaining rooms on the 100 wing, also the 200 and 300 wing, which was on the same floor. And then after that, I departed down to the casino floor to start helping with the evacuation of the property. Okay, so when you guys arrive, so let me take you back to your down in the basement. It's about 10 o'clock. You guys hear the 434 calls coming out over Hendrix radio, and then you start to respond. Let's see, from about that time, how long do you think it is until you're actually on the 36th floor? How much time do you think passed? 3 to 4 minutes. All right. I think that's actually close. Close. Let's see. Okay, then, of course, we were running. No, you weren't. You ran a little bit. I mean, they did run about 100 feet, So Hendrix got his running in for the week. Let's see. We weren't walking. We were running. Not bullshit. You were walking. Let's see. From the time we left the CSO, which is on the casino level, it's not in the basement. It's on the casino level. It's by the arena. Let's see. By the time we left, it's by the food court, dude. He just didn't want to say food court because arena sounds so much more epic than fucking food court, fucking buried in the middle of a fucking Starbucks. And got to the craps tables and diverted to go to the elevator. We didn't wait too long for an elevator because I remember, when it's emergency, it feels like it takes forever for a fucking elevator. Okay, but in this circumstance, getting the elevator very quick. And we were on the way up very quick. And the only way we had on the way up, the only delay we had on the way up was stopping at 31 because of the call over radio shots fired on the 31st. I don't know if I believe that. And this is bullshit anyway, because as we know, Alsbury was holding the fucking elevator for him. And so Alsbury was already on that. They didn't wait at all for that fucking elevator. They ran right into it. Let's see. Otherwise, we've been on 32 even sooner. Okay. Bullshit. But when we got to 32, we exited, me and Hendrix exited the elevator. It was about a good 2 minutes, maybe a little bit more. Active fire still coming from that room. So he's mixing up Hendrix with Alsbury, but he's like, and then he's not. It's like weird. Let's see. So that's a lot. Okay. Did you hear any more radio transmissions coming from Jesus? I'm guessing. What he thought he'd been shot with, or any of that information? No. All I remember, all the radio traffic was that there was a call from our dispatch saying shots fired in the crystal room. Okay. Well, at least he's truthful about that, because we heard that on another statement. Or I'm guessing he's truthful. They're both fucking lying. Crystal rooms are high limits. Play for cards, roulette, what we call pt.2. It's also known as crystal room. It's the other thing that came by was shots fired in the crystal room. And I'm not sure, because there was another shots fired, and I think they said the fourth floor. But I'm not sure on that one. Crystal room, I'm sure. You're not sure, dude. You're in charge of security and you're not sure. You don't know this shit. Fucking idiot. Let's see. But shots fired in 31, and I think later on the crystal. I think later on at the crystal room time, shots fired on the fourth floor. Okay, because I remember I looked at Sergeant Matchko, and I would, excuse my language. What the fuck is going on, man? And then because he had that, and now allegedly that, and now allegedly right below us, and now allegedly the fourth, if I remember that right. You know what the hell's going on here, man? And then that was it. Okay, so 3 or 4 minutes to get up to the tower. You guys went up there, or you guys get up there. And you have about 2 more minutes of active gunfire. When you arrive on 32nd floor, did you encounter Jesus Campos at all? I'm guessing. Let's see. When I arrived on 32nd floor, I was so zoned, okay, that I don't remember what I saw. Yeah, apparently. Except getting to that wing and keeping my eye on that door, okay. Let's see. So I might have, so Jesus might have been there, or he might have been running down another hallway. The only other person that was there besides an engineer, which you went up with, Pool, and you didn't talk about before that, was one of my officers, whatever his name is, because I had him scribe for you guys for Metro, for all the evacuated guests coming out of the rooms, their names, their room number. So he was making the scribe for Metro on evacuating people off of that wing. I haven't heard that before. I wonder if that's true, that somebody actually did that, because I don't remember reading that in any of the statements so far. Okay, that's the only other person I remember on that wing. I mean, on the floor, that was the whatever, and the engineer. Let's see. They were later on, but they were not with me on the wing. So I'm watching this way. I'm not paying attention to what's going on, apparently. So they probably arrived maybe after. Let's see. You're already up. Okay. So you don't recall seeing Campos. That looks like a C to me, at all, or making any contact with him. Nope. Not according to Allsbury, though. Allsbury fucking ran into him. Because you're focused on what's going on. Yeah, as soon as I came out of the room, active fire going on. Okay, I knew it was 100 wing, so I know it's to the right, and my main thing was to get me to safety, even though it's cover, right, to make sure, for protection of my life. Okay, to make sure to get me to safety, I ran right to the left wall, and I had my eyeball with my weapon on the door. Okay, just maintaining. Okay, to make sure it was contained, hopefully, and I don't remember anything going on behind me. This guy's checked the fuck out. Oh man, I don't like this guy. Okay, let's see. Do you remember communication between yourself and I guess Campos, maybe, from your staff, where he was positioned at the time? I remember there on the 100 wing stairwell on the 31st floor. Okay, maybe not Campos. Okay, so to your knowledge, would it be correct to say he was holding the stairwell? With Bo-Am and newbie Metro officer. Okay, I don't know. Okay, so they're holding the stairwell. You guys were holding the hallway, essentially the end suite, correct? Okay, correct. So we have it sealed. Right. So if they will run into something if they're trying to escape. It's either going to be me and Hendricks down the hallway, or it's going to be the two, I'm guessing, his officers, and the new Metro officer in the stairwell in the 100 wing. All right, so that's what he's talking about. So yeah, he's spinning a story here. It doesn't make any sense. So with coordination of that timing, you feel it's safe to say that no one could have left the room without somebody seeing something. Negative. No one left the room. Okay. That's not what you said the night it happened, but whatever. Let's see. From the time that me and Hendrix were up there, nobody left the room. That door never opened. Okay. Let's see. So it's safe to say you heard firing in there. Firing stops. The room secured essentially at this point. Yes, it's maintained. Does he have a lawyer with him? I wonder if the lawyer's here with him. I don't remember reading that. Okay, from that, what else do you recall from the night as far as during the course of events? Is there anything else you can think of that might be helpful in our investigation? Well, the only thing I remember was one of the police officers yelling at me. I think it was the armor. Fuck, dude. I don't know, man. Whatever. Yelling at me about that baby left in the room. He wanted that woman's name and he wanted the room number. And I said, yes, sir. I says, I'll take care of it. That was the only other thing besides everything else about, including the hopping, going along with them, talking strategy, and also you guys talking strategy, and also the radio traffic I'm hearing from your guys' radios, including mine. Well, this cop think that he was like stealing the baby, like they're pulling like a border fucking crossing. Let's see. Okay, perfect. Anything else? No, it's good. All right, sir. Yeah, operator, whatever the fuck. Is that it? That might be it. Oh no, we got no. So the deal with this, what I see here, what I think is actually happening. So a while back, Disney got famous, or well, not famous, but Disney popularized a certain method of hiring, and they actually admitted to doing this, which is kind of sad and shameful. But Disney's a shit company anyway, so and they've always been a bunch of shitlords. So Disney decided to start promoting the bottom from the bottom. They promoted the fucking idiots. And what they did, and they, like I said, they admitted to this, a while back. This is a long time ago I saw this, but it's kind of normal hiring practice for a lot of companies these days. And Disney, I believe, was the ones that started it. So what happens? They find people. Disney finds people who are working for them, who are stuck in that job. People with fucking, no college, dropouts from high school, whatever it happens to be, whatever their bottom of the barrel fucking fucktard is that they have working for them in whatever department that they're looking to hire for. Now, we're not talking about corporate and stuff like that because that's a little bit different, but as far as working, let's say Disneyland, management level, Disneyland, Disney World, that kind of shit. Even I think in some of their production studios, they do this bullshit. They find a person that has nowhere to go. Somebody who can't get a job anywhere else because they're going to be loyal and they're going to be very, very loyal because they don't want to lose that job. They got nowhere to go. They're fucked. Maybe they got a fucking, stupid degree in fucking philosophy or some shit where they can't fucking get a job anywhere else that may be teaching philosophy, which is what everybody else that fucking gets, stupid degree in something like that does. And so, they get these people who are basically locked in, and they boost them up to manager, and they make them part of the supervisory manager, whatever the fuck you happen to have on that particular job. So generally, basically the worst are always at the top. And and I've noticed this in other kind of professions here and there, and and stuff like that's what I'm guessing is going on here. As this guy was some fucking idiot that probably dropped out of fucking high school, got this job back in 1999. He's been with the company fucking forever. He's got nowhere to go. He's got nothing, no skill set whatsoever other than being a fucking security guard for Mandalay Bay. So they boost him all the way up to head of, well, shift supervisor or whatever the fuck he is. And he's a fucking idiot. He's a fucking moron. He's some fucking dumb shit. And that's what it sounds like. He's, he's sitting here talking to him. He's kind of boosting himself up to be some fucking hero that night, which we all know is fucking bullshit. But that's what this guy sounds like to me. He just sounds like some fucking moron that they fucking boosted up the fucking manager or supervisor just because, fuck it, why not? He ain't going nowhere. He'll be loyal. He'll rat out other people if he has to. He don't give a shit. Let's see. So CCAC. All right. So let's see. Keith Bryant and I were signed to work. Oh shit, we're getting into comp ones. These suck, man. I've read a bunch of these. I hate these. Let's see. Keith Bryant and I were assigned to work overtime for Route 91 festival at the MGM lot on Sunday, October 1st. Initially, we were assigned different spots, but when we arrived for the briefing, we were granted the opportunity to work together. Our call sign was 184 Sam Easy. All right. So, all right. That what was on the radio? Not that kind of popular 184 Sam Easy. Let's see. Our post was the rear grass lawn chair area. Keith and I started walking towards the right side of the event where we ran into Officer Charlie Hartfield. Oh, shit. The right side. So, let's see. He's not saying facing which fucking direction, so we don't know which side the right side is. So we're walking towards the right side of the event. Right side of the event. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out because I know somebody found Charleston. I don't know. They found Hartfield in a fucking video, and I'm not sure which video it is. I never saw that. 184. Let's see. Anyway, Keith and I started walking towards the right side of the event where we ran right into Officer Charlie Hartfield. We smiled. We had worked with Charlie for several years in Southeast Area Command, and I had not seen him in a while. We shook hands, and it's sad because it sounds like Hartfield had a fucking he was all the way in the back, man. That sucks. He wasn't even the VIP, but it's possible he was. It's just that this is very deceptive because he's saying that they were in the rear grass lawn chair area. But they started walking towards the right side, so we don't know where the fuck he was at. But I'm not seeing him in a while. We shook hands and then completed the traditional Metro hello. We placed our left arms around each other, shook hands, and patted the other on the back and said, "Love you, brother." We walked for a few seconds. Charlie smiled like he always does, and we walked away. Keith and I made our way towards the back of the crowd, where we finally made it to the right side of the grassy area on the far west side of the infield. We had so many concert goers coming up to us, shaking our hands, taking photos, wanting to buy us drinks. What? Really? Is that what you do at country shows? That's weird. Fuck, at ours, we'd fucking throw the fucking drinks at them. Let's see. It was the type of crowd we'd love to work overtime for. Keith and I left for a break around, what is that? That's 8:45. We returned approximately 9:30, and we're right back to our spot. A female brought us a cell phone. Someone had lost, so we walked it to Lost and Found. We dropped the phone off and Lost and Found, and made our way back to the far west side of the infield, where we were before. All right. Let's see. Jason had been performing for a short while, so Keith and I stood to the side of the grassy area where we were enjoying the show. Around 10 o'clock, a female approached Keith and said there was a female in the crowd who was having a medical episode. We made contact with the female and determined she should get checked out by medical. I asked for a medical. Okay. Unit over the radio. Oh, okay. Finish sentence. Let's see. Keith was speaking with the female and her friends when I heard what sounded like fireworks. I heard part of the crowd cheer. These aren't the guys. This isn't the body cam we have, is it? So I thought they were arresting that chick. Looked like they were arresting that chick. The fucking one they left in handcuffs. I mean, can you imagine that shit, man? The shooting's going on, man. The fucking cops leave you in there in handcuffs. That's fucked up. That's so fucked up. That sucks. Anyway. Let's see. We made contact with female, determined she could check out medical. Let's see. I lost my place here. Keith was speaking with other female and her friends. When I heard what sounded like fire, I bet you were speaking to him. Getting some fucking digits and shit. When I heard what sounded like fireworks, I heard part of the crowd cheer. But when I looked back over my right shoulder towards the area of the LVBD and Mandalay Bay Drive, Las Vegas Boulevard, the area it sounded like the fireworks were coming from, I did not see anything. Jason Aldean continued to play, so I thought nothing of it. A few seconds later, I heard a barrage of what can only be described as rapid gunfire. It sounded like there were several people shooting at each other. And my first thought was it was people in Las Vegas Boulevard just outside the event shooting into the event. I looked back at Keith, and he had the same look on his face. And as I and most other concert goers around us, what the hell was that? People were just standing around trying to figure out what was going on. I looked back towards the main stage and saw they turned all the stage lights off, and Jason Aldean had left stage. It was at that moment I knew something serious was going on. Let's see. Is that redacted? Looks like it's redacted. Looks like a whole section of this was fucking redacted. Huh. Wow. Yeah. I don't know. Looks like it was redacted, though. Keith yelled for me, and I told him to come. We both took off running towards the area we believe the shots were coming from. I have to tell you, I have no idea where the shots were coming from. I remember seeing a large group of people running towards us. See, I wonder if this guy has what if this guy has body cam? I wonder if one of the body cams that we see from in the event was this guy, because that would be interesting to see what's redacted right there. Not really sure. Let's see. Large group of people running towards us, and Keith and I just kept yelling for them to keep running past us and head north through the field area. As they were running by, I was scanning them looking for a shooter. We heard another large barrage of gunfire. We ducked into a bar area, still not knowing where the shots were coming from. Let's see. Let's see. We ducked the bar area, still not knowing where the shots come from. While taking cover, a female that was taking cover on the ground in the bar grabbed my leg and wouldn't let go. I told her I had to go. She finally let go of my leg. The shooting stopped for a moment, so Keith and I took off again. That was a different kind of party he was having right there. Shooting stopped for a moment, so Keith and I took off again towards the area we believe the shots were coming from. It sounded like they were shooting near the main stage area. Sound of gunfire was so loud, I thought they were in the event moving in our direction. I say they because in the moment all the shooting was taking place, I would have bet my paycheck there was an assault team on the ground in full tack gear and were going to overrun us at any moment. Keith and I made it up to a portable metal bathroom setup where there were several dozen concert goers huddled up against the metal bottom of the bathroom. So we yelled and asked if anyone knew where the shots were coming from, but no one knew. Keith and I kept going back and forth trying to figure out where the shots were coming from. I remember very clearly thinking, this is it. I only have my Glock 9mm and where the Glock 9mm, and I'm up against a fully stocked assault team with tactical gear. We looked to, yeah, but dude, didn't you see fucking Lethal Weapon, dude? Shit, I mean, or not Lethal Weapon. What's fucking Nakatomi Towers fucking movie, man? Let's see. We looked to my right side, and there were 3 or 4 men doing chest compressions on a female who had been shot in the head. I told them they needed to move to cover. So one of the men dragged the lady up against the bottom of the bathroom barrier. I looked around and saw a female that had been shot in the back. This was very confusing because we haven't seen a shooter. Yet we had victims that had been shot. At one point, I thought, did we miss him when we were running to the front? Keith was trying to get on the radio to summon help, but everyone kept talking, and Keith was unable to get through. Someone did say they had a ton of victims who needed help, but someone else got on the radio and yelled, "We didn't have time for victims. We still need to eliminate the threat." Keith saw a light flashing in the middle of the Mandalay Bay. He yelled to me, "It's coming from the Mandalay Bay." We both climbed the stairs to the VIP tent area. There were several men dragging an unconscious male to the corner of the covered area. I looked and saw he had been shot in the head. They yelled for us to help, but we still needed to find and eliminate the threat. We helped them find some towels for his wound and continued walking towards the stage area. We walked out where there was a large seating area that had been set up. Let's see, where are they at? We walked out where there was a large seating area that had been set up. What? Let's see, we looked out towards front stage. We could see several bodies laid out over the area. So we turned back and walked down the set of stairs that were located on the far south end of the VIP tent. We ran up and hugged our bodies against another set of portable, larger restrooms. Another officer approached and yelled for us to remove our reflective vests we were wearing for the event. It didn't even dawn on me until that very moment that those vests made us stand out like sore thumbs. I didn't even think about that, man. That's crazy. Let's see, Keith and I both ripped our vests off and threw them on the ground. That's fucked up, dude. Because anyone could have grabbed a fucking vest. Yeah, Die Hard. There you go, Die Hard. Anyone could grab that vest, dude. They would have been an instant cop. That's awesome. Let's see, there were several people still in the area, and we continued to order them to run through the VIP covered tent area. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there were a lot of people running through there. We still weren't sure if there were other threats on the ground. We were finally able to make our way to the brick wall that runs parallel to Las Vegas Boulevard near the corner of Las Vegas Boulevard and Mandalay Bay Drive. We hunkered down behind this wall until we got the all C4 call, which I'm guessing means all clear. I forget what I forget what the call sign was for the all clear. I thought it was something else. I don't know. Keith and I stayed in the corner of Mandalay Bay Drive and Las Vegas Boulevard until we were relieved and moved to guard the area between gates 2A and 2B on Las Vegas Boulevard side of the festival lot. We were relieved by another unit around 7 a.m. Checked into the CP at South Central Area Command, where we were advised to secure for the night. What? All right. Well, that's the end of that. So what is that? It's PDF 11, I think. Another one down. Anyway. Yeah, good times, man. Good times. Fucking fun. Yeah, this has been really, this has been kind of a giant waste of fucking time because fucking Sottle is just a fucking retard. And that was stupid. And most of the ones before that were nothing exciting at all. You know, it's just people. Yeah, I was there. Okay, end of interview. It's like, man, I don't know. But it's kind of weird they threw Sottles in the middle of this fucking mess, right? I always wonder, like, how do these things get organized in the way they do? And you know, and I'm guessing these weren't set up like, you know, this is going to be PDF 1. This is going to be. I'm just wondering if these like went in some sort of order of like importance, but and bullshit, or if they just got fucking shuffled, like it seems. I don't fucking know. Yeah, bro. The world's crazy right now, dude. It's easy to fucking laugh at shit. It's all fucking stupid. It's also fucking stupid. Everything's fucking retarded. I mean, you know, I saw a guy the other day sitting in a parking lot all by himself, outside of his car, just hanging out. I think he was like looking for something in his car or some bullshit, but you know, he's all by himself, dude. He's in a parking lot that's like wide open. He's all by himself, and he's got a fucking mask on. I'm thinking, what the fuck, dude? Are you kidding me? You fucking moron. I'm like, what the fuck is that mask doing for you right now? And he had like a legit like N95, right? But I'm like, that's your car. I hope you're not breaking into the fucking car. I guess that would make sense. That would make more sense. But should have called the cops on him, man. That would have been fucking hilarious. So, well, I figured he's wearing a fucking mask, so it can't be his fucking car because that's stupid, right? You wouldn't wear a mask fucking to dig through your own fucking car. That'd be fucking dumb. But yeah, he's fucking digging through his car and shit. And he's got his fucking mask on. And I'm thinking, you're a fucking moron, dude. What's wrong with you? I mean, even if you believe the, I guess, science, what they say is science, what they're claiming is science on that bullshit. Let's say I'll just say the lefty science, and and at this point, I'm gonna say this, man. I think there's a big difference between lefties, liberals, and fucking Democrats, right? So Democrats, part of the establishment, those are the fucking crooks and politicians, and all the corruption and all the bullshit. Which I mean, there's that on the Republican side too. So but as far as I'm concerned, that's fucking Democrats. And lefties are all these fucking whack jobs that are all over fucking Twitter and shit like that, throwing their fuck feelings in your face like it fucking matters to like it should matter to everybody, and it really shouldn't matter to anybody except yourself. But and then fucking liberals are just fucking liberals, dude. They're just fucking people who have certain ideologies as far as how life should be, and they're generally people who vote Democrat every fucking election. That's fine. That's your prerogative. But the lefties are the fucking problem, right? And the fucking Democrats, of course, because Democrat politicians are creating a lot of fucking issues. But and they're always going to. And I mean, it doesn't matter if it's Democrat or fucking Republican because they all just kind of cause fucking problems. Let's see. Sure you like, share, subscribe, yeah. But as far as I'm concerned, that's kind of what's going on right now. You have the fucking the children running the fucking country, man. There are no adults in the room anymore. It's over. And so at least for the time being. And you know, uh, it drives me fucking nuts. See the fucking stupidity out there. I got an argument with somebody who I'll just say has a YouTube channel on this in this Vegas shit, who always used to cause problems for other people, used to love trolling everybody. I got an argument with him, man, because that motherfucker was coming out like he's he's coming out, saying, fuck all the mass, anti-mask people, all this bullshit. And I'm thinking, well, you know, automatically you're a libtard, right? Or you're not a libtard. I don't even use that term anymore because I consider myself a liberal, honestly. But you're a lefty. You're a lefty fucking shithead, and you're talking all this bullshit about masks, but all of a sudden, you throw out a video where you're not wearing one. Nobody's wearing one. And you're not sitting out there yelling at motherfuckers like you do on fucking YouTube, like you're a big fucking guy on the block and saying, fuck all fucking anti-maskers, but then you're out there to fucking at a little event where you're fucking just so there was this long comment thread, man. I started a fucking comment war with the fucking guy, and kind of cracks me up, man. But there was an incident, right? Well, there was a I've been out in this shit. I've been working the whole time. I work out, you know. I physically work, dude. I don't sit in my house. I don't have the option of doing Zoom fucking work and all this bullshit. The So I've been working through this whole thing. And I know a lot of people, including Hunter, right, that passed away due to coronavirus. And if you didn't know, that's partly what did him in. So, you know, um, I'm sitting here and I'm working with people that, yeah, are passing away from this shit. I know it's a real fucking thing. I'm not a fucking hoaxer or any of that bullshit, and so, and I'm dealing with this on a fucking personal fucking level. Yeah. Manual labor. Exactly. And so, So I'm dealing with this shit, and I work with a lot of people, man. I work with a shit ton of fucking people, and it's different people on a daily basis. It's kind of crazy. So, I'm sitting there working one night, and I run into these two kids, and technically they're working for me, and I'm the boss out there, and I'm talking to these two kids. As I roll up on these two kids, you know, uh, one puts his mask up, and I tell him, "Hey, man," and he's got one of those fucking Nick Gator fucking things, and and this was long, this was like June or July of 2020. And I tell him, "Hey, man, look, actually, no, it was later than that because the vaccines had already come out. So it's like, it must have been like late 2020. I say, hey, man, that's on you. I don't give a fuck. I go, I really don't fucking care, dude. It's all good, dude. I've been out here every fucking night working. I don't fucking care." And so, and then the other kid, sitting next to him doesn't even have a mask, right? So, and I don't wear one, if I don't have to. If I absolutely don't have to. I mean, unless it's an absolute fucking thing where they're forcing me to, then yeah, okay. That's fine. But otherwise, nah. I don't believe in that shit. So, I'm sitting there with these two guys. And the one guy puts his mask on. I said, I don't give a fuck, dude. Don't worry about it. I'm not worried about it. And then he says, "Well, I have grandparents at home." So, all right, well, I'll stay a little bit away from you. I'll talk to you from a fucking distance if you're happy about that. And look at the other kid. I go, "Where's your fucking mask?" You know. He's like, "Oh, I have one. If you need me to put it on." I go, "No, I don't care. I told you I don't care. I'm just curious, like, because your buddy here is so freaked out that he's putting a fucking mask on, right? Yeah, he's freaking the fuck out, but he's okay talking to you. But then all of a sudden I show up and now he's putting it on." I go, "So that's kind of what I'm curious about." He said, "Oh, well, I got vaccinated." All right, you got vaccinated. I basically told him, I said, "Look, dude, here's the problem. Here's the problem with what's going on with what you guys just did. This whole fucking scenario. Because to me, that scenario is the basic lefty fucking ideology and the problem with the stupidity that's happening out there right now. Because the whole idea behind the mask, even back then, was that the mask does not protect you from anything because, as we all know, this fucking thing is so small, it goes right through those things. And, it's not to protect you, it's to stop you from spitting and to protect everybody else from you spitting on them and shit like that. So this guy puts a mask up because he's got grandparents at home. He's afraid of getting the fucking virus from me, which means I should be the one wearing the mask, not this fucking guy. And I'm like, so that makes no fucking sense, bro. You just put a mask on for no fucking reason. That doesn't make any fucking sense. And the other guy, that's sitting there vaccinated. I'm like, well, you realize you can still get it, right? You can always still get it. You can still get it. You can still spread it. So that doesn't fucking hold water either, man. So this is all stupid. This is like a fucking clown show. This is a fucking, fucking game of stupidity. You know. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, wear your seatbelt for other drivers. But and so to me, that's always been kind of the ideology of these leftards, is that you know they make shit up as they go along. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about when it comes to facts and stuff like that. It's always feelings over facts. And they feel like by wearing a mask it's protecting them for some fucking reason, even though from the very beginning of this whole fucking thing, the science has always claimed that the mask is not to help you, it's to help the other person, right? That's why you're wearing these fucking things, so you're not spitting on people. So it drives me fucking nuts when I see people wearing fucking masks all over the fucking place. Generally what I do is I say, "Are you sick or something? I mean, are you fucking, do you have this shit?" And the answer is always going to be no. It's always no. And so it's like, well, if you don't have it, then why the fuck are you wearing a mask? Because that was the original intent, right? The original intent was, if you feel sick, stay home. If you absolutely feel like you have to go out, you have no fucking choice, then wear a fucking mask so you don't get everybody else sick. That was kind of the ideology there. You think you might have it, wear a fucking mask, right? So you don't infect the world with your fucking germs. You know, And that's to me, that's the stupidity of the whole fucking thing. That's stupidity of everything, man. Everything is fucking backwards. It's all fucking ass backwards, right? So you hear some fucking leftard say something, it's generally the exact fucking opposite of what's really going on. You know, I loved, I really don't give a shit. I'll say whatever the fuck I want to say. I really don't fucking care. I don't play these fucking games. I'm not a fucking Democrat. I'm not a Republican. I voted Democrat for a very long time, and yeah, that fucking train's over. But the uh, with everything going on right now, anytime you hear some fucking lefty fucking shithead say something, generally what it is, it's the exact opposite, right? So, you sat here, they sat here and they bitched about Trump. See, what I used to love, you know, and I fucking it pisses me off. The one thing I always say is I say, I fucking the worst thing you guys ever did was you made me fucking defend Trump. You made me defend a rich fucking millionaire, man. I came from a fucking crazy nonconformist fucking genre of fucking music. And now here you are making me defend this fucking rich fucking billionaire that became president. That's fucked up. That pissed me off. But these days, I mean, I think even John Lydon said it, man, from Sex Pistols, that Trump is the most punk rock president we've ever had in the United States. So the and again, I'm not Democrat, I'm not Republican, man. So I'm sitting here in the middle watching this fucking shit show, and unfortunately, the fucking leftards are fucking nuts. They're fucking out of control. They're fucking retarded. They're fucking stupid. And so the one thing I always do is I always go up and ask people, "What do you think about Trump, man?" Because I just like arguing with people, and it's always, "Oh, I hate him." All right, well, you hate him, or well, I mean, most people I run into, yeah, they hate him. So it's like, all right, you hate the fucking guy. Why do you hate the fucking guy? Oh, because he's a racist. Why is he a racist? Do you have any evidence of that, or are you just talking shit? Are you just, yeah, AOC, fuck. That fucking wacky broad. But I think AOC is just stupid. She's inexperienced and stupid. Another 20 years, 30 years, maybe she'll know what the fuck she's doing. But now, yeah, she's a fucking idiot. She's just a waitress, glorified waitress. Shit. Getting an alert. The gunshots are going off. That's crazy. It's been a lot of gunshots lately. Kind of nutty. Anyway, so um, so Donald Trump, getting back to that shit. Yeah, so like, okay, so you think he's a racist? Why do you think he's a racist, man? Because I actually take offense to that shit. Punk rock thing. Coming from where I came from, we actually fought real racists back in the day. I mean, we had the fucking Nazi skinheads were fucking huge in the fucking 90s. They're gone now, but man, they were fucking huge in the 90s. And, just like these fucking Antifa fucking shitheads, 12 on one, they're brave as fuck, dude. They're not afraid to fucking beat somebody down when it's a bloodbath. But one on one, they were always pussies, man. One on one, and always turned, oh, white pride, bro. It's just white pride. It's got nothing to do with white power, man. It's not white supremacy. It's white pride. Now, fuck that. You beat the shit out of them anyway because you knew what they were about. But when I hear people say Donald Trump's a racist, man, it's like I kind of get offended by that, because that's an ugly fucking. It's an ugly thing, man. People that are really, into that racism shit, it's a fucking ugly fucking subject. So, now you're fucking watering it down to where it doesn't even mean anything anymore. Racism, Nazism, all that shit. They made it so it doesn't fucking mean anything anymore. It's fucking irrelevant. It just means now that you don't agree with fucking leftards. And, it's just sad. They're turning a negative into a positive. It's fucking fucked up. So, Donald Trump's racist. How's he racist? Well, he said that the skinheads in Charlottesville, Charlottesville? Yeah, I think it was Charlottesville, were good people. No, he didn't. No, he fucking didn't. The quote was, I believe the quote was, there were some very good people on both sides of that crowd. But if you rewind that quote by 5 fucking seconds, I believe it's 5 seconds, what he says is, of course, I condemn white supremacy. I've always condemned white supremacy, and they should be condemned. But there were good people on both sides of that crowd, or there were some good people on both sides of that crowd. So in context, you know, he was not, it was not a racist statement by any fucking means. In fact, it was anti-racist. So, so, that's the first thing they lead with. They're like, okay, so you just lied, you just fell for the bullshit, and you're stupid. So do you have anything else? I had one person come up to me and say, oh, he said that all Mexicans were, um, yeah, one person say he's stupid. Okay, he's stupid. Why? How's he stupid, man? Because the guy's fucking wealthy, man. And you can't be stupid and fucking maintain that kind of fucking wealth because everyone's always trying to steal it from you. So how's he stupid? And there are arguments for that. I agree with some of that. But so I'm not a total Trump humper, man. But there's a lot of fucking misconceptions and bullshit running around as far as he's concerned. So, second one, he's stupid. All right, how's he stupid? Well, I don't know. All right, you don't know. Well, he fucked up the coronavirus thing. So, all right, so you think that fucking Donald Trump's sitting there with a fucking microscope, looking at fucking diseases? You think that's his fucking job? Do you really think that's his fucking job? Because everything that had to do with coronavirus centers around Fauci and fucking that Burks bitch for about a year. And so you can blame them, but you can't blame him. So everything he did for the coronavirus fucking bullshit had to do with information that was given to him by Fauci, which is the fucking leader of the fucking leftards at this point. So you have that, and then you have, then the other racist thing that I've heard that, was a big blowout is, well, he said all Mexicans are rapists, right? And I looked up the quote one day. I looked up that whole fucking thing. And basically what it was is he said, Mexico is not sending its best people. They're sending us, I think it's gang members, rapists, but I believe he ended the sentence with, but some of them I'm sure are good people, right? It's a stupid thing to say. It's a really stupid thing to say. And what I told that person in particular was, that goes into stupidity. That doesn't go into that. That is part of your argument for he's stupid. That's not part of your argument for he's a racist, right? Because what he's saying in that statement is the Mexican government is somehow conspiring to send really bad citizens over the fucking border, which is not happening. These people are coming over their free will. They're coming for a better fucking life, most of them. But, within that, yes, you're going to have some very bad people coming over the border. And we do have a lot of fucking problems with a lot of the people that come over that fucking border. So that is the reason there's a process to process people to bring them in and make them citizens. That is the whole fucking purpose there. The problem is that process is fucking broke as fuck, takes way too fucking long, and that needs to be somehow streamlined. That is something you can work on. That is something that we could work on as far as immigration. You can't just let fucking everybody fucking in, because without borders, you don't have a country. The only thing that makes a country is its fucking borders. That's pretty much it. Otherwise, we may just call this fucking North America as United States of North America or some bullshit, and then the next fucking Canada. Clean their shit up, because they're all fucked up there. Mexico pretty much letting them take this place back anyway, or at least the southern side. And so he's not a racist. There's never been any evidence of that. In fact, he has condemned white supremacy. Fucking, I believe it's 36 times on camera that we have on camera. And so the retardation of the lefty part of this is that Joe Biden has never condemned white supremacy, ever, on camera. So the fucking retarded statement of the lefties is Donald Trump's a racist. He says white supremacy are good fucking people. Well, no, he didn't. And he's condemned white supremacy 36 times. How many times has Biden condemned white supremacy? The answer is fucking 0. So you people are fucking morons. You're fucking stupid. That's a fucking dumbass thing. And to call somebody a fucking racist, man, that's one of the worst things you could fucking do to a person. That is fucked up. And like I said, I take offense to it just because personally, I have some history with fighting with those people. Stop and frisk laws. Oh, okay, yeah. Did he pass those? I thought that was part of the New York thing. I thought that was Cuomo that did that shit. And you want to talk about a fucking fascist? The closest thing you have to, World War II fucking Germany is fucking, New York. Cuomo, not New York, but Cuomo himself. I remember watching a fucking statement from that motherfucker saying that if the Jewish people are not going to follow his edicts, then he's going to have to start rounding them up. And I'm thinking, holy shit, dude, you just said that. You just said that publicly, out loud, on fucking camera, you dumb motherfucker. And nobody batted a fucking eye. Nobody. That's fucking crazy. But anytime you start talking about rounding up Jewish people, man, fucking crazy. I don't remember. See, I think, okay. So I think, and I could be wrong on this. I could be completely wrong. And I think this is why him and Kamala, are actually kind of buddies in all this bullshit. Is, Kamala, when she was in California, she was a DA. And she was a very corrupt DA. She was fucked up. She was, keeping people in prison that she knew were innocent. She was hiding evidence. Well, she's allegedly hid evidence. I don't know. And supposedly she was, keeping people in there because she needed them to fight forest fires, some bullshit. I don't know. And I actually have a friend that was in prison during that time. Hates Kamala. Fucking hates Kamala. And, but Joe Biden, my understanding of Joe Biden back in those days was he passed some prison reform fucking bullshit, which, was bad. And, basically created, and you might be right, it might be the stop and frisk. I don't know that much about this, but my understanding is at the time when he was pulling all that bullshit, we were just starting to privatize prisons. So the privatized prison system was booming. And a lot of these privatized prisons were getting subsidized by the US government. So, it's one of those things where it's a money grab. They're people are building fucking prisons out in the middle of fucking nowhere and getting subsidized per prisoner, by the government, right? Well, they need to fill up the prisons. They were having a problem filling up those prisons. I remember news stories about those prisons were having issues fucking filling up. And then all of a sudden you start getting this bullshit from people like Joe Biden that was filling up those prisons pretty fucking quickly. And all of a sudden, the privatized prison business was fucking booming. I remember thinking I was going to put money into that for a while, as far as the stock market and stuff. Cause I'm like, fuck, dude, may as well make some money off this shit, even though it's fucking evil as fuck. But talk about fascism. Holy fuck, man. That shit's crazy. But, so that was my understanding of what Biden was doing back in the day, but I'm not really completely 100% sure on that. I'm not totally positive because I didn't follow fucking Biden his whole career, and I never really wanted to research anything Biden did because I don't give a fuck. I think he's a fucking goofball, and he's fucking not really running this country anyway. I don't know who is, but fuck, I don't know if there's anybody running the country right now, or if we're just on autopilot and he's just a fucking he's just a figurehead for pharmaceutical companies at this point. I don't know. I mean, it makes sense because, that's all Obama, when he did Obamacare, that was a fucking shit show. The one thing, I agree with, to a point. Until this year, I was very on board. Now I'm kind of little mediocre on it. But I was very on board with universal health care of some form or another, right? Bring us into the fucking, first world nation bullshit. I was very on board with that. And, I thought Obamacare was a good idea, man. I thought it was great, man. We're going to fucking limit, we're going to have government, Medicare basically for everybody that everybody can afford. And, everybody's going to be able to get medical, coverage of some form or another. So they're not going bankrupt every time they have fucking heart issues. And, I thought that was a great idea, man. Oh, Obama came out with that fucking idea, and I thought, oh man, this is fucking going to be great if it works. The problem was he went into the fucking Republicans. The Republicans said, no, fuck that shit. You're not doing that. And again, like I said, I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. I don't fucking, I think both sides are pretty fucked up, or there's a lot of fucked up people on both sides. So it goes to the fucking Republicans. Republicans say, hell no, dude. You got to get rid of that single payer thing. Well, the only thing that made that universal health care, everybody says, yeah, fucking ERs. Yeah, but see, like, we're talking like preventative stuff. We're not talking about like emergency room, shit. We're talking about, somebody with, let's say somebody with undiagnosed schizophrenia being able to go to a psychologist, and not getting bankrupted by doing so, or not deciding not to do so because of, the cost of what that's going to be. So, at that point, but what happened with Obama was fucked up because, he went in there and he had this idea that was actually, I thought was a good idea. I don't know, I know people who disagreed with it, but I thought it was actually a pretty decent idea, man. Just fucking, have a single payer option, right? To limit the amount of money that the insurance companies can gouge you for, because you live in California. So I don't know your age range. I'm guessing you're probably close to mine. The way I see Obamacare, and I saw Obamacare just implode, was when we used to not have to wear seatbelts, right? Seatbelts were optional. And 1 year, or no, it wasn't seatbelt. I'm sorry, not seatbelts. Wrong argument. Fucking, it's early in the morning, dude. Not seatbelts. Insurance, car insurance. Oh, so you're a lot younger than me, man. You're quite a bit younger than me. So not seatbelts, but car insurance. There was a time when you didn't have to have car insurance. The only person you had to show car insurance to was a cop, but otherwise you didn't have to have it. And even then, I don't think you had to have it. I forget how that worked out, but I mean, basically, you get in a wreck, dude. You had to pay for it all yourself unless you're insured. But there was that option to do that, to drive around uninsured. And so California passed a law saying, everybody has to have car insurance. And when they did that, they were touting that, and their rationale and their way they suckered everybody into agreeing with it was, they said that the insurance prices are going to go down for everybody because everybody's going to have it. Everybody's going to have car insurance, so the insurance company is going to be paying out less money, which means no, they're not going to be paying out less money. I don't even know how that fucking works, honestly. But basically, since everybody has car insurance, insurance rates are going to go down because everybody's insured, which didn't happen. So, instead what happened was, all of a sudden, everyone's got to have car insurance. Insurance fucking rates went up because now you're forced to do it. Now everybody has to have it. Fuck you. They're making fucking money. The only people that made money off of that, saved money off of that, was the insurance companies. They're right, man. I mean, insurance companies did save a lot of fucking money, man, but they actually didn't save money. They just made more money because now everybody's got to fucking have it. So, it's the same thing with Obamacare, right? You know, Obamacare, you have to have fucking insurance, otherwise you get a fucking little tax on the end of the at the end of the fucking year added on to your taxes, you know, because you weren't insured. And even that does not offer you insurance, right? So it's a scam. It's just a fucking another tax. It's an insurance tax. It's bullshit. So anyway, that's my rant about Obama. I never liked Obama. I voted for him twice, and not my proudest fucking moment. But the first time I voted for him, I didn't know any better, man. Yeah, I believe every time you vote for somebody, you don't know any better, and it's the second election where you should know better. And of course, you know, I voted for him twice because I was a kid. I didn't know any better. The I don't really care. And I think that Obamacare shit was like in his second term or some shit. But you know, he should have scrapped that as soon as you know, the Republicans went and said, no, we're going to take that single payer shit out and then we'll pass it, right? So right there, he should have scrapped it. Said, okay, well, it's broken then. It doesn't do shit. All it does is it fucks the consumers at that point. And no, it didn't. They still passed it because he wanted to fucking be able to see. He passed fucking Obamacare. He wanted to have a fucking legacy. And you know, unfortunately, a lot of people fell for that stupid shit. And that legacy to me is fucking bullshit, man. I think Obama was a terrible fucking president because of that. But that's just my personal opinion. But I was never a big fan of never a big fan of really any president, to be honest with you. I think Trump was kind of entertaining, at least. He was good entertainment piece, man. And the fact that the powers that be did not like him meant he was doing something right. I don't know what it was, but he was doing something right. The you know, so the anti-authoritarian in me agreed with the guy to a point. But you know, it is what it is. But yeah, liberalism and leftards, fucking all this bullshit. It's all fucking stupid. Everything's getting really fucking stupid right now, you know. And the coronavirus bullshit, you know, 2 weeks slow spread, man. And I gave it 2 weeks. I gave it 2 weeks. I took it seriously for 2 fucking weeks. I avoided everybody. I didn't fucking really go anywhere. I went to work. That was it. And then after those 2 weeks, I'm like, okay, it's over. And then once they started rioting in the streets, started telling us, you know, New York, the LA Times, which is the most racist fucking rag out there, you know. Oh yeah, and speaking about Trump being a racist, and the other guy not fucking ever, you know, denying or condemning white supremacy. I mean, the guy fucking gave a eulogy at a fucking, you know, Klansman's funeral. I mean, Jesus Christ, dude, you got to be really good friends with a motherfucker to give their eulogy at their funeral. That's pretty fucked up. But anyway, lost that train of thought completely. Fucking railroaded myself. But yeah, I just all this fucking shit. Oh yeah, once the LA Times, right? LA Times. I love the LA Times. LA Times is such a shit rag these days. They used to actually be fairly decent, man, but they're just a shit rag. Them and NPR, man, they're fucked up. You know, fucking NPR is just a sad fucking shadow of what it used to be. But LA Times went out and said that they were the ones put out that article saying that the riots were actually helping the COVID thing, right? Because at the time there was this big fucking thing going on. I remember going on Twitter. This is why I got banned a bunch of times, a couple of my accounts. You know, I was giving Bernie Sanders and God, who else? It was Pelosi, some shit. You know, and basically they were talking about the COVID shit while the fucking riots were going on. I'm like, dude, you guys are condoning the riots, man. So COVID must be over. Because otherwise you wouldn't be fucking condoning this fucking bullshit. You'd be telling all those motherfuckers they got to go back into their houses. Otherwise you'd be trying to arrest them and shit. But you're not doing that. So, you know, apparently coronavirus doesn't fucking matter to you. You know, at that point I was like, yeah, this shit's over. It's over. It's done. It's a political fucking game and we're caught in the fucking middle. But, you know, of course it is a real fucking thing. But, you know, why am I going to take it seriously when the people at the top are not taking it seriously whatsoever? To me, it just that's stupid. That's just dumb. You know, you watch people like Fauci fucking putting a mask on when the camera's on, and you see him taking it off. soon as the camera's off. I mean, they all do this bullshit. Again, Obama had a super spreader party. The fucking idiots from Texas, jumped on a plane, the Democrats, which I'm sorry, man. I think that's there should be a crime involved in that shit, but they should be arresting them. But they took off from Texas because they didn't want to vote on that fucking thing, and they wanted to jam up the vote. But they fucking get on a plane, start sharing fucking alcohol with each other. Next thing you know, everybody's coming down with the fucking virus, man. They had their own super spreader event, and then we just had Bill Gates' fucking daughter just got married, man. Nobody wore a mask at that fucking place except for the help, right? So that's fucking stupid. You look at what's going on in New York right now, you want to talk about like fascism. Everybody, all these guys like to call everybody fascist. Like they took the meaning out of that fucking word too. Anything having to do with 40s Germany doesn't fucking mean shit anymore, man, because these guys fucking just way overuse the shit. But look at what's going on in New York right now. They're doing this vaccine passport fucking thing. The problem is, like, they're saying 70% of all black people, I don't know what term they're using these days, and but 70%, are not vaccinated. Don't trust the vaccines, which I don't blame them, man. I don't trust vaccines, and myself. But 70%. So you basically told 70% of a fucking the group that you're putting Black Lives Matter out there in front of fucking Trump Towers, a big fuck you to Trump. Really, what they're doing, as far as I'm concerned, is that was a fuck you to Trump. That had nothing to do with supporting a fucking organization like that. They got fucking somehow corrupted, man. Because that organization, man, when they were fighting for their shit in Ferguson, man, I kind of agreed with them, man. They were actually, and the day David Dorn fucking died, and they didn't say anything about it, man. A black dude gets killed in one of their riots, man. They didn't say nothing condemning it. That's where all that fell apart for me. And but they do this Black Lives Matter shit right in front of Trump Tower, just basically say fuck you to Trump. Had nothing to do really with I don't think it had anything to do whatsoever with the movement, the organization, what was going on at the time. But they do that shit. And now they're sitting there basically telling 70% of that population that they're supposedly all for, they're down for, they're helping out. Tell 70% of that population you cannot go anywhere indoors anymore because you don't trust fucking government. Fuck you. That's fucked up. That's fascism. I mean, that's segregation of a community. That's it's racially motivated, or it can be argued that it's racial, because that is a racial point. And that's fascism. That's New York. That's a place that's a Democratic shithole. Always has been. And nobody says a word. You don't hear anything from these fucking idiots about that bullshit. But anyway, it's enough of my rant, man. I just had some time to kill tonight, and I ran out of fucking shit to fucking read. At least for this, I don't want to download the next fucking PDF yet. Clinton, oh yeah, Clinton. You talk about Epstein? Yeah, Epstein. That was an interesting thing, man. Epstein. I mean, interesting's not a good word for that, but what he was doing. But Epstein, I looked over those flight logs when that shit came out. Donald Trump's on those flight logs. Donald Trump was on those flight logs, I believe, in '96, if I remember right. I think the date was 96. He was very, very early into Epstein having that actual plane that they had the flight logs from. And he flew on Epstein's plane from, I believe it was Key Largo, to New York. And he might have flown back. I don't remember. It might have been New York to Key Largo, back to New York, or whatever the fuck. Trump was in that manifest. But the thing is, Epstein didn't own that island for another 2 years. At the time, I believe he was going through escrow on that island. I believe that there was a very long process to him buying that island But he did not have that island. Of course, that island would have taken a couple of years to set up all the bullshit that he set up there, his fucking dungeons and shit underground. So, at the time that Trump fucking wrote on that fucking thing, Epstein didn't have the island. He might have still been pimping out fucking girls out of New York. I don't fucking know. But, as far as that plane being used for that island, that didn't happen while Trump was riding on it. But Clinton, holy shit, man. I don't know. It was like 13 times, some bullshit like that. I mean, that motherfucker was a frequent flyer with that shit. He flew, who was the other one? I think he did fly Clinton. I think it was Clinton. I don't know if Hillary was with him at the time. She might have been. But I believe it was Clinton. He flew over to, was it Korea? I think he flew him to Korea and back. Some shit like that. I mean, this guy was, Epstein was in on some official fucking business because Epstein was on that flight as well. So I believe in the logs there was a flight, and I'm not sure, but I think Clinton might have been president at the time. But he flew with Epstein from, I forget where it was. It wasn't even fucking Florida. It was somewhere else. Epstein apparently went and picked him up somewhere and flew him out to, I believe, Korea. It was someplace over there in the Orient. I don't even remember. Yeah, see, a lot of that I don't know. I don't know a lot of the specifics on that. I just remember reading the flight log and trying to piece it out myself. But I remember seeing that and thinking, what the fuck, man? He's using this as a private jet to get out to fucking Korea, but Epstein's going with him. So what the fuck is Epstein doing, flying with the fucking president all over the fucking place? What kind of deals are they doing, man? On top of the all the weird, freaky shit he was doing, man. I think there was more to it than that. Which is probably why he got fucking murked in the cell, I'm guessing. I don't know. I'm surprised he didn't just pay someone to fucking murk his ass, and let him out later. Tell him, hey, coronavirus is coming up, man. We'll get you out. Get you out. They just let out, or they're talking about letting out that Sirhan fucking guy. So they'll let anybody out of jail these days. They don't give a fuck anymore. Doesn't fucking matter what you did, really. Unless you're a fucking Kyle Rittenhouse and you shoot fucking 2 sex offenders and, I don't know, third guy I think was, he had some charges too, but I don't remember what they were. I think they were illegal gun charges or some shit like that. But yeah, I mean, you have a known sex offender, that's twice your age, chasing you down the street, fucking literally chasing you down the street, grabs a gun that you're holding in your hand, and you shoot him, and you go to fucking jail for that shit. That's fucking crazy. That's fucking insane. Especially considering someone else apparently shot first. So he thought he was being shot at. That's fucking nuts. But anyway, and then the other guy hit him over the head with a skateboard. Fuck, dude. Someone hit you over the head with a skateboard, you fucking turned around and clipped him? I mean, I'm sorry, dude, but yeah. I don't know, man. That's going to be fucked up. When that goes to trial, it's going to be all kinds of fucking leftards fucking talking their shit, but they're all fucking idiots. It's stupid. See, you're into conspiracies. I'm not. Generally, I'm not into conspiracies. Unless I can prove something, I'm not into that. But that's just me. I may ask questions from time to time, but question narratives, shit like that. But especially when you have the shit that I've been reading and people saying different things and all that bullshit and trying to figure out where the cops came up with their information, and that gets a little fucked up. Well, I don't know, man. The Kennedys, if you want to see something interesting, if you haven't seen it yet, I'm sure a lot of people have, dude, because the guy's getting very popular on the internet right now. There's a dude named Michael Franchese, and he's actually got, I believe it's, there's one video. He's got his own YouTube channel, but he's an old mob guy, I guess, and supposedly a capo or whatever the fuck. And he's running his mouth on YouTube, telling his stories and stuff like that, which are actually entertaining. And he there's a story, there's a video out there. I think it's called the Michael Franchese story, and I believe it's like an hour and a half. It's not even on his channel; it's on someone else's channel that was interviewing him, and that was very interesting. He talks about mob stuff. He always talks about mob stuff, but he talks about all that Kennedy stuff. You know, how he thinks that the mob had something to do with Kennedy's death, and he goes into some detail, which is actually very interesting. He talks about how he knows where Hoffa's buried. You know, he says it's somewhere wet, I guess. But this guy's interesting. It's very interesting. If you're into that kind of thing, you know, that's a very interesting thing. And he kind of explains why Kennedy was a target by the mob, why the Kennedys, why the mob didn't like the Kennedys. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. I'll show you the channel. If you don't know what it is, it's actually pretty fucking entertaining. Let's see. Wow, it actually comes up on the main search results. Let's see. Let's see if I can find the full story. Yeah, there's the full interview. Hold on a sec. Let me get through the ads and bullshit, and then I'll put it on the screen. All right. Let's see. Oh, you've seen them? Okay. You know what it is. Let's see. Let me share. Let's see. Yeah, he did the gas scam. Yeah, that was his thing. All right. Let's see if that's shared or not. So yeah, this was the thing. Michael Franchese joined the mafia, steal millions. John Gotti, Michael Jordan. Oh yeah, he talks about Michael Jordan too. That was actually, that was something. But I think the channel's a Vlad TV thing right here.
All right, here we go.
And I don't want to play too much of that because I'll get in trouble. But because I'm sure this guy fucking likes to hammer people. Anyways, so DJ Vlad, I guess, is the name of the channel, man. This was actually a good one, man. This interview. It's hour and 40 minutes. I don't know. There's another one here. It's an hour and 50 minutes. I don't think I watched that. That's about, yeah, it looks like movies, Hollywood shit. But I don't really care about that. Yeah, his dad was like number 2 in command on one of the things. His dad went to fucking prison. So yeah, that didn't work out well for him. But anyway, I'm gonna cut out on this, man. What time is it? Holy shit, the sun's gonna be coming up soon. All right, well, have a good day, man. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Hopefully I entertained you a little bit. Anyways, have a good night, man, and stay safe out there. There's fucking gunshots going off outside, man. It's kind of crazy. Things are getting fucking nutty. But have a good night, man.